doing?
Taking a last look at the sea and the gardens and the bougainvillea.
What's he going to wear on the flight?
Smelling the wild honeysuckle for the last time.
You going to wear your safari jacket?
Listening to the cicadas.
Or your suit?
Oh, I'm going to miss all this.
What about your sackcloth and ashes?
What?
Well, I'm trying to pack, David.
Well, I was just thinking, it's going to be difficult to say goodbye to all this, Amy.
No, it isn't. It's perfectly simple. Goodbye, sea. Goodbye, gardens. Goodbye, honeysuckle. Goodbye, cicadas. There, see?
Not very romantic, are you, Amy?
I think you've got enough romance for both of us, David. Anyway, it's England I'm more concerned about now. Are you sure you remember to lock that front door?
Oh, of course I locked the front door and switched off the gas and the electricity and the water. There's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, that's what my mother thought when she went to Rimini.
Why, what happened?
Well, don't you remember? A crow came down the chimney covered with soot and flew round the house for a fortnight.
Well, that would happen to your mother.
Now, don't talk about my mother like that. At least she had the children for the holiday.
Well, my mother couldn't.
Why not?
Well, she has to look after my father.
Thought he was on the wagon.
Besides, the children, they make her legs swell.
So what? They give my mother asthma. I think we'd better pick him up straight from the airport. Oh, and then we'd better collect the dog from the kennels. Suppose he'll be barking mad.
Yeah. Oh, can't we leave him till Monday?
No, you've got to go to the job centre on Monday.
But do I have to? They never have anything, Amy.
There's plenty of cards in the window.
Yeah, and they can stay there. I'm not rubbing horses down at £1 an hour.
You've got to keep looking, David.
Well, I thought I'd go on Tuesday.
No, you've got a dental appointment on Tuesday.
What? Why?
Well, don't you remember? You had toothache before we came away.
Oh, yeah, I've forgotten. Why, it seems to have gone.
It'll be back. First little draft and it'll start throbbing again. Oh, dear, I don't think I'm going to get all this in.
Well, we could get another shoulder bag.
We've got shoulder bags, Dave.
I thought we could get one with British Airways on it.
Oh, David, you always said you thought those people were awful.
Well, at least we've been somewhere, not like next door. He had GB plates on to go to the Isle of Wight. I thought I'd get one of those vests as well.
What vest?
I heart Spain.
I heart Spain. What do you mean?
I red heart Spain. I love Spain.
Oh, well, where would you wear it?
Well, I could wear it in the garden.
No, I don't think we can afford it, David. We haven't got much money left.
I know, Amy, but I don't regret it. Oh, we've certainly packed a lot into this holiday.
I had noticed, David.
What I mean, it's been worth it. I mean, it's been a wonderful holiday. We've done everything.
Not quite everything. We never went to Pedro's.
Pedro's?
That bar down by the beach.
Oh, yeah. Well, we haven't missed anything, Amy. It's a dump.
How do you know, David? You haven't been, have you?
Oh, no, of course not.
Then where did these come from?
What?
Book matches, Pedro's.
Oh, well, a man gave them to me on the beach.
Oh. Did he tell you it was a dump?
Who?
This man on the beach.
Yes. And dirty.
Dirty.
And he's very rude.
Who is?
Pedro. Well, so this man says.
Well, of course he is. That's why they go there. They come from all over Spain just to be insulted. It's an attraction. I thought we might go there just for a last drink when we finish the packing.
Oh, no, it's too expensive.
Did he tell you that as well?
Who?
The man on the beach?
Yes, he says it's a clip joint. No, we couldn't afford it. And anyway, we haven't tipped Carlos.
Oh, David, you're right. I forgot. How much do you think we should give him?
Well, I mean, he's been very good. We've had 2 weeks of wonderful service.
You always said he ignored you.
Well, only when he's busy. I mean, some days he was, poor devil, he was run off his feet. But, I mean, even then, nothing was too much trouble.
That's true. How much then, David?
Well, I thought, 5,000 pesetas.
5,000? Have you worked out the rate of exchange? That's £25.
Well, I know, but, I mean, I don't want to disappoint him.
Well, neither do I, but there's no need to make him hysterical.
Well, I mean, they don't pay them much. I mean, they depend on tips.
I don't mind tipping, David.
And he's got a wife and family.
We're not supporting them as well, are we?
Well, I can't see Robert giving less.
How many times do I have to tell you you can't compete with Robert?
I'm not. I just think to give less would be derisory. I mean, after all, we might want to come back here one day. We want him to remember us.
Remember us? We'd be unforgettable.
Oh, well, that's how you feel. I must say I do hate to see this mean streak.
I haven't got a mean streak.
Haven't you?
It's just that it's such a lot of money,
Yes,
David.
well, you were quite prepared to spend it in some sleazy bar, weren't you?
Well, yes. Perhaps I am being mean. All right, David, if you want to tip Carlos 5,000 pesetas, you go ahead.
Oh, well, I can't. I'm broke.
Here. Now, this is just about the last.
I'll see if I can find him.
You won't have any trouble finding him tonight, not with that in your hand. David, you don't really think I'm mean.
Oh, of course not.
Now, don't be long. We've got an early start tomorrow, and I would like to have that drink, just the two of us.
Right.
I heart you, David.
I heart you, Amy.
No. Linda. Coats, suits, jackets, large case. Shirts, dresses, middle case. Underwear, ties, small case. Beachwear, shoes, large grip. Toilet things, small grip. Valuables, documents, passports, shoulder bags.
I'm sorry, Robert, I keep forgetting.
This will is perfectly straightforward, darling. No. Large items on the bottom, small items on the top. That way we can slip things into the little spaces that we've left.
Oh, that's very clever, Robert. What kind of things?
Well, our bottles of liqueurs. We don't want to pay duty on them, do we? And make sure they're well padded, because the police around here have a habit of kicking a suitcase to see what's inside it. And we don't want everything smelling of cherry brandy.
I don't believe it. What could they possibly learn from kicking our suitcases?
Well, it happened when we flew into Malaga. This plain-clothed police officer sidled up to me in the airport and kicked my suitcase.
What do you think he was looking for?
Probably a bomb.
Well, if there had been a bomb, he would have blown his foot off, Robert.
What is this, darling?
It's a nightdress.
What did I say about underwear?
Small suitcase.
See, it's not difficult.
I think you've got a flair for it, Robert.
No, it's just organisation and method.
Well, you're certainly showing more enthusiasm for the packing than you ever did for the holiday. Aren't you going to miss all this?
No.
It's raining in London.
Is it? Really? Rain. Oh, almost forgotten what it looks like. It's not foggy, is it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, well, you can't have everything, I suppose. I must confess, I can't wait to get back to a roaring fire and a decent gin and tonic. I don't know what they put in this stuff, but it tastes like gripe water.
Doesn't stop you drinking it.
Watch those labels, darling. We don't want them coming loose. I know a chap, careless with his labels. Best shirts, Belgrade. Never saw him again. Probably adorning some Serbo-Croat by now.
Well, will you be much longer, Robert?
No. Another hour and a half should break the back a bit.
Well, I think I'll leave you to it. You're so good at it, I'll only get in the way.
Where are you going?
Oh, I thought I'd take a last look at the sea.
Well, they go swimming.
Why not?
Water's full of jellyfish.
Of course it isn't.
You saw the one that came up to me this morning, all wrinkled and swollen. It was hideous.
It was a carrier bag, Robert. Anyway, I'm not going swimming. I just thought I'd take a walk along the beach.
Yes, well, steer clear of Pedro's.
Pedro's?
It's that place by the beach. Full of drunken Spanish riffraff, all stewed to the gills, ready to stick a knife into anyone who blinks.
I'll remember that, Robert. I must say, you certainly know how to pack a suitcase, Robert.
Yes.
Good evening, Senor Peace.
Carlos?
Oh, David.
Where's Robert?
Packing.
Oh, so's Amy. We must talk.
So much to say, so little time.
Linda, do you think... Thank you. Yes?
Can I get you something, Senor?
No, thank you. Well, we can't talk here. Perhaps we can go for a drink.
A drink, Senor?
No, thank you. It's amazing. For 2 weeks I've been trying to catch that man's eye. Now we're leaving. I can't get rid of him.
I think he's waiting for his tip, David.
What?
Well, he knows we're leaving tomorrow. I think he's expecting something.
Oh, well, he's at it.
What?
No, I mean, I gave it to him this afternoon. He must have forgotten.
Oh, well, then it must be me. Well, I better do it now, otherwise he'll be following us all night. Carlos!
Senora?
Thank you for all you've done.
Oh, gracias.
Now, what I thought we could do, Yes?
Todo okay, senor?
Yes. Thank you. Now, what I thought we could
He
do...
still seems to be waiting, David.
Well, he can wait. If there's one thing I hate to see, it's human greed, this, servile attitude to money.
I don't think he's going to leave.
No, but we can. We can go to our special place.
A special place?
Pedro's.
Oh.
What's the matter? Don't you like Pedro's?
Well, I do have one reservation.
What?
It's filthy.
But it's all part of the ambience, Linda. I mean, those cobwebs are genuine. That's the real Spain down there, and the flamenco singing is superb.
But you said the drinks were so expensive.
Now, don't you worry about the money. You leave that to me. And at least we'll be away from this hotel. All the lights are low. There'll be no tourists. It'll just be us two alone.
Oh, powder my nose.
Senor?
Carlos?
Senor?
Yes?
Senor, you go tomorrow.
Yes?
I won't be here.
Oh,
So it's bye-bye.
bye-bye.
I too go on holiday.
Well, have a nice time. I hope you get better service than we've had.
Senor. Please.
Are you sure this is our table, Linda?
Yes, I recognize the stains.
I just want everything to be just as it was the first time we came.
Oh, it is. There's still egg on the forks and they haven't emptied the ashtrays.
I know it's sleazy, Linda, but it has atmosphere.
Yes. There's not many here, are there?
No. They had a knife fight last night and lost several of the regulars. Don't worry, Linda. You're safe as long as you're with me. And at least we're free from, all those prying eyes.
Yes, it's nice to know we won't be interrupted. What's he doing at our table, David?
I don't know. I think he's drunk.
We'll ask him to go away.
Well, I think he'll probably go away in a minute if we just ignore him. He's just resting.
What should I do, David?
Well, I take it we don't want to hurt his feelings.
Gracias.
¿Qué hace esta noche?
David, I don't like the way he's staring at me.
Well, he's very drunk.
Couldn't we call the manager?
Well, we must be careful. He could be the manager.
Sí.
Sangria, por favor.
For three.
No. He's not with us.
Venga, forgive me, senora. That is Rodrigo, his wife. She left him last week.
Oh, I am sorry.
She. But tonight she come back. What you eat?
Oh, no, nothing to eat, thank you.
You must eat. You are in the dining area.
Well, when we sat here before, this wasn't the dining area.
The dining area has been moved. You must eat.
Oh, well, perhaps tortillas?
Yes, tortillas.
2 tortillas.
See.
And this fork.
See. Would you like the singing?
Oh, yes.
The singing is extra.
Yeah, I thought it might be. Now then, Linda.
Yes, you're right, David. It is very romantic. At least we don't have to hide our feelings. At least on our last night together, we can be ourselves. Heavens, Amy!
What?
Amy!
Como las flores
seeing you here.
Yeah, I just thought I'd take a look, you know, just to see what it was like.
While I finish the packing.
Yes, that's right.
Who's your friend, David?
Oh, this is flamenco, Amy.
Sounds more like strangulated hernia.
No, not now. No, thank you.
Was that a love song, David?
Yes, I suppose so.
Well, he was certainly right about this place.
Oh.
That man on the beach is certainly dirty.
Yes.
You didn't tell me your father was here, David. Said he reminded me of your father on a good day.
What do you mean?
The same look of shock on his face when he saw me. Now he's doing it as well. I seem to be shocking everybody.
Well, I just think he was surprised to see you here.
Not as surprised as you were.
What?
Was that Pedro?
Yes?
Well, he was certainly right about him.
Who was?
The man on the beach.
Yes.
Why did he bring food?
Well, this is the dining area.
Yes, but why tortillas?
Don't you like tortillas?
Yes, but I didn't order them.
No. I did.
For me?
What?
Oh, stop saying that, David. Well, you mean that you thought there was a good chance that I'd drop by, so you ordered an extra tortilla just in case?
No, of course not.
Well, then who did you order it for? And what are you doing here, David? Last time I saw you, you were on your way to tip Carlos.
Oh, that's right, yes. I ordered it for Carlos.
What?
Well, I just thought that, well, he'd been serving meals all summer, and it was right that, you know, that somebody should wait on him just for a change.
Oh, what a lovely thought, David. Not only are you giving him a magnificent tip, but a meal and a drink as well. Oh, what a generous man you are.
You don't believe me, do you? You don't think he's here?
Oh, yes, I do. He's at the bar.
What?
Senora?
Your tortillas arrived.
Tortilla.
Yes. Now sit down and eat it, both of you, while it's warm. Don't worry about me. I'm not hungry.
You're very sweet, but I'm with someone.
I can't walk on it.
No. I'm very sorry about your personal problems, but I'm sure they'll sort themselves out. And besides, my husband's here, and he's a very jealous man. Please go away. Oh,
Hello, Linda.
Robert,
I thought you were going for a stroll along the beach.
changed my mind.
So I see. Aren't you going to introduce us
Introduce you?
to your friend?
I hardly know him.
Well, he appears to know you.
Well, his name's Rodrigo, and he's drunk.
Is he? And how long has this been going on, Linda?
Hang on. I've never seen him before.
Oh, don't lie to me, Linda. I knew you were meeting someone, but I certainly did not expect this. Drunken Spanish peasant. Listen, Rodrigo, whatever your name, oh, my God. When did he last shave? You used to be so fastidious. Is this what you really want, Linda?
Of course it isn't.
Then let go of his hand.
I'm trying to. He won't release me.
Oh. Listen, senor, let go of my wife's hand. Pronto, or it'll be the worse for you.
Robert, let's get out of here. He might have a knife.
No, I don't care, Linda. The British bulldog has always been a match for the Spanish greyhound. You're right, he's got a knife. Let's get out.
That was Linda.
Was it?
Did you know she was going to be here?
No.
I bet you didn't. You came here to see her, didn't you?
Now, Amy, don't make a scene.
You were going to spend your last night in Spain with her while I was doing the packing.
No.
Oh, yes, this cosy little meal wasn't for Carlos. It was for her. You are eating Linda's tortilla.
Of course he isn't.
Oh, you're so devious. My mother was right about you.
Oh, yes.
She said you'd make a rotten husband.
Well, what does she know about husband? She hasn't seen her since 76.
Don't you talk about my father's mystery disappearance like that.
Mystery disappearance. He went off with a big blonde from the newsagent. Everybody knows that.
He could be wandering around England in a state of amnesia.
Ha! You mean in a state of ecstasy?
Don't you laugh at my father.
I'm not laughing at your father. I admire him. At least he had the courage to get out while there was still time.
And what do you mean by that?
Oh, nothing.
Sometimes, David, I don't think you ever really loved me. You see, when we're young, we have all this love to give, and we carry it around with us like a precious liquid in our little buckets, and we're careful not to spill any, and we're dying to give it all to somebody. And I meet a man with a thimbleful. Oh, shut up! You didn't want that money to tip Carlos. You were going to spend it on her, weren't you?
No, I was going to tip Carlos.
All right. Tip him. Go on. 5,000 pesetas. Anything less would be derisory.
This is for you.
Gracias, señor.
Right. And now, Carlos, perhaps you would escort me back to the San Remo.
Sí, señora, cómo no. ¿Cómo no?
But Amy, what about the bill? I'm broke.
Tough, David.
Flamenco.
Señor.
Pedro, I was looking for you. Do you take access?
How are you feeling now, David?
Terrible. My eyes throbbing and I think my knee's gone again.
Holiday hasn't done you much good, then.
Oh, I don't know. At least you can forget that dental appointment.
No toothache?
No tooth.
Pity we didn't have time to say goodbye to Robert and Linda.
Yeah,
I don't expect we'll ever see them again.
most unlikely.
Liked him.
Yeah.
Hated her.
Now, don't start that again, Amy. You know I can't stand heights. My ears are popping already.
Here, David. Suck a mint.
What's the matter? I thought you'd forgiven me. You have forgiven me, haven't you?
Fasten your seatbelt, David. Looks like we're in for a bumpy ride.
This year I'm up to something.
Viva